Hello friends, welcome to Insight Learners. So in this video we shall learn the various applications of Python. So where actually the Python programming language is used and with the help of a Python programming languages, what are the applications we can build. So quickly we shall learn what are the various applications, that how Python is used to build various applications. So before that, do subscribe our channel and like the video. So applications of Python. So you can see these are the varieties of applications where Python is currently used. So the first and the foremost is that the Python, it is used to build various web applications. And then there are basically two types of applications. The first thing is desktop applications as well as console based applications. So Python, it is also used to build desktop GUI applications, and you can also make GUI using Python. With the help of Python, it provides various graphical user interfaces like the ones that you can use Django to build various web applications, and there is a tkinter which is used to make graphical user interface. So first you need to build an application with the help of Python, and you can provide a graphical user interface with the help of a tkinter, and which is used to make GUI, and it is also used to build various console based applications, and then it is used in software development. So now the Python, it is been booming, and everywhere the Python programming language is used. So Python, it has been a foundation for various programming language, like just by knowing the Python you can then you can learn a Django, and you can build various web applications. And with the help of first you need to learn Python, then you can learn machine learning, and you can be a ML engineer. So now data science, it has been a scope, and the foundation to learn a data science is you should know Python programming language and various SQL, mathematics, ML, artificial intelligence, natural language processing, deep learning, and many more. So therefore Python, it has variety of applications in software development. So now many of the applications are built using Python programming language. And then scientific and numeric. So like it is also used in to build math applications, and then business applications, and audio or video based applications. And nowadays Python, it is also used in 3D CAD applications, then enterprise applications, and image processing applications. Like image processing application, you can build a face recognition app, character recognition app with the help of a Python programming languages and with various libraries. And you need to learn libraries like various, there are built-in libraries like NumPy, Panda. So with the help of all those, you can build the image processing applications like face recognition application. So now we shall learn each in detail. So first we shall learn the web applications. So what currently is web applications, and how Python is used to build web applications. So we can use Python to develop web applications, and it provides various libraries, and also it provides the protocols. Like you can use the web application means the first thing that comes in your mind is you can use HTML, then XML, JSON, and many more. So these are, and the basically the Python, it provides the beautiful soup and feeds padder. So with the help of beautiful soup and feeds padder, as well as there is a HTML, as well as you have JSON. So JSON. So with the help of this, you can build the web applications. So this is being provided by the Python programming language. So with the help of this, you can build variety of web applications. So this makes Python unique from other languages. Like it provides beautiful soup library, as well as feeds padder, HTML, JSON, and one of the Python web framework named Django, it is used on Instagram. So as I said, web application, basically nowadays the Django web framework, it's a framework, and which is used to build various web applications. So nowadays Django is being used as a web framework to build various applications. So basically the Instagram, it is built with the help of Django framework. So it's a framework which is used to build various web applications. And Python also provides many frameworks, like you can use the one such as Django, and Django it is used to build the heavy web applications, and you can use a Flask. So with the help of a Django framework, you can build heavy web applications. So then it is used to build heavy web applications. And then the next thing is that the Flask. So Flask, it is also a framework which is used to build micro framework. So with the help of a Flask, it provides us to build the micro frame. So it acts as a micro framework to build various web applications. And the next thing is that desktop GUI applications. So we have seen the web applications. So web application is that the Python, it actually provides a beautiful soup, feed spanner, HTML, JSON, all these libraries. And Django is one such web framework which is used to build various heavy web applications. And the Flask, it is used to build a micro framework. And the next type of applications that can be built using Python is the desktop applications. So desktop GUI applications. So these are also built with the help of a Python. So nowadays Python, it is used everywhere. So GUI, it stands for graphical user interface, and graphical user interface is one which provides smooth interaction to any application. And then as I said, the Tkinter. So Tkinter GUI, it's a library which is used to develop a user interface. That is Tkinter. So Tkinter, it's a GUI. So it's a GUI, or it's a user interface. So Tkinter, it's one of the library which is used to. So it's a library used for developing GUI. So with the help of a Tkinter, you can build the graphical user interface. And there are various popular GUI libraries which are used. The first thing is Tkinter, or it is also referred as, in short, you can name it as TK. So you can the name of, or in short, you can say it as TK or Tkinter. And the next thing is that one more such GUI which can be used for graphical user interface is that you can use PyQt. So it's also a library which is used for making the graphical user interface. So now quickly we shall move to another type of applications that can be built using Python is the console based applications. So with the help of Python, you can also build console based applications can be built using Python. So console based applications. So console based applications, they run from command line. So console based applications are the applications which runs from command line, or you can say the shell. So runs from command line, or you can also say shell. So with the help of a command, you are going to run the application. So it is referred as console based applications. So these applications are computer programs that are used commands to execute. And you can use this application is used by Python to develop the kinds of applications, like you can use these applications in order to build the read eval print loop that makes the suitable language for command line applications. And the Python, it also provides various free library, so and it has various modules. So this helps to build the command line apps. So it provides Python provides free library. So Python provides the free library. So free libraries, and it also provides various modules, free library or modules to build command line apps. So with the help of various libraries and the modules that are present in the Python, it helps us to build the console based applications, that are the applications that runs through the command line, or you can say it as a shell. And next thing is we shall see what is the scope of Python in software development. So now software development, it uses various programming language, and nowadays the Python, it has been a booming language. So the Python, it is the foundation to learn various technologies and various languages. So one such application where it is used most is software development. So in software development, the Python is used. It is useful for the software development process, and it works as a soft support language, and it is used to build the various. It is used to build a control management testing. So nowadays in testing also we are using Python programming language and various technology like Selenium and many more. And therefore so in software development, so it acts as a support language. So it's referred as a support language, and is used to build so used to build management. You can use to build the control management and in testing. So nowadays in testing also you are going to use a Python programming language. So we use Java Python programming language. So in case of control, so in control management and testing. So now testing, it is Python is used. And next thing is that so for control we are using scons, and it is used to build control. And then you can also, so for automated, so you can use the round and track for bug tracking and project management. So you are using scons for control. Scons is used for control. And the next thing is, and then you can use the Apache Gums are used for automated compilation and testing. So nowadays they are using the Apache Gums for automated testing and compilation. And the next thing is that the track for bug tracking and project management they are using the round and track. Along with the Python, they are using the round and track for bug tracking and project management. So this is where Python is used everywhere. So then we have seen how the Python is used in software development to build various applications. And the next thing is that it is used in scientific and numeric. So the next type of application where Python is used is in scientific and numeric. So scientific and numeric. So this is an era of artificial intelligence where the machine can perform the task same as a human. So nowadays the artificial intelligence, it has been a great scope. So artificial intelligence, it is where the machine can perform a task same as human. So that is, you are going to train the machine to perform the task in which, with the help of certain algorithms, you are going to train the machine and the machine works. So which is same as human. So Python language is suitable for artificial intelligence or machine learning. So you can use the Python. So Python is suitable because the syntax of Python is simple and it is like an English statement. So how you read English, so it's easy to write the Python code. So therefore Python is suitable for artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence and machine learning. Artificial intelligence and machine learning. So it consists of various mathematical libraries as well as scientific libraries which is used to perform the complex calculations. So it includes various mathematical libraries and scientific various mathematical libraries and scientific to perform complex calculations. So therefore the Python, it is used in scientific and numeric. So where you are going to use the Python language for artificial intelligence and machine learning, and you can use it for implementing various machine learning algorithms which require mathematical calculations. And Python has various libraries for scientific and numeric. So for scientific and numeric calculations, the Python provides various libraries like NumPy, Pandas, SciPy, Scikit-learn. So these are the libraries that are used for scientific and numeric calculations. So for scientific and numeric calculations, Python provides various libraries such as NumPy, Pandas, Scikit-learn, as well as SciPy. So these are the libraries which are used for making the scientific as well as numeric calculations. So you can also use a matplotlib for plotting the graphs. So matplotlib, it's a library which is used for plotting the graphs. So this is about the Python, where it is used for scientific and numeric calculations. And next thing is that the business application. So how Python is used for business applications. So business applications, they differ from standard applications like e-commerce application. It's an example of business application. So this requires scalability and readability. So the main feature of Python, which we have discussed in earlier video, is that the Python, it provides scalability and it's an extensible language and readable. So Python, it's a readable language where you can read it because the syntax, it is similar to that of reading an English statement. So the syntax is simple and it is easy. So therefore, this is what the business mainly needs. So it should be simple and where you can build variety of applications. So since Python provides the extensibility, scalability and readability property, so it is used for business applications. So one such example where it is used in business is e-commerce applications that are built using Python. The next thing is that the audio or video based applications. So then audio or video based applications. So how Python is used in audio or video based applications. So Python, it is flexible to perform multiple tasks and it is used to create multimedia applications. So some of the applications that are made using Python are TeamPlayer. So TeamPlayer, it is one of the video players. So TeamPlayer is mainly built using the Python. So one more such is CPlay. So these are the video based applications that are built using Python, and these are built with the help of various libraries which is provided by the Python. So the next application of Python is 3D CAD application. So how Python is used in 3D CAD applications. So 3D CAD applications, so CAD is nothing but it's a computer aided design, is used to design the engineering related architecture. So it is used to, as the name indicates, it's a 3D, so it is used to develop a 3D representation of a system. So Python can create a 3D application. So it provides the various, so again for building various CAD applications, it provides various libraries. So which is one of the popular is Fandango. So Fandango is one such which is provided by Python to build various 3D CAD applications like the 3-dimensional. So 3D, it provides a 3D representation. And apart from this, there are various libraries that are provided by Python like AnyCAD. So AnyCAD is one more which is being provided by the Python programming language. So this is why Python is used everywhere to build various applications. So next one is enterprise applications. How Python is used for building the enterprise applications. So Python can be used to create applications that is used within an enterprise. So enterprise means within an organization. So one such some real-time applications, it includes OpenERP. So OpenERP is one such enterprise applications means which is used within an organization. So they are referred as enterprise applications. So next application of Python is the image processing application. So how Python is used for building the image processing applications like face recognition, character recognition, and many more. For Python, again it provides various libraries which are used to work with image. So one popular thing that is the library which is provided by Python is OpenCV. So basically in image processing you are going to use the OpenCV libraries and which are used for designing the image processing applications. So here the image can be manipulated based on the requirements. So the libraries include, so the libraries that are needed in order to build the applications, that is the image processing application is OpenCV. So now OpenCV it is used everywhere to build the image processing applications. And and then Pillow. So Pillow is one more library which is provided by Python, and then Simple ITK. So currently the currently used library for building image processing application is OpenCV. So OpenCV it is used everywhere to build the image processing applications. So it is one such library provided Python. So this is why Python is really important to learn. So it is necessary to learn Python programming language to build various applications. So that is, in this video we have learned the applications of Python. So that is the applications include the web applications, like it provides a beautiful soup, feeds, pattern, HTML, JSON, and for designing web framework, web applications, it provides a framework like Django, which is currently used. And then the next thing is the desktop GUI application. So desktop GUI applications which provides the graphical user interface like Tkinter. It's one of the library which is used for developing GUI. Then console based applications which runs on command line or a shell, and Python it provides free libraries or modules. Then software development. So then Python acts as a support language which is used for building, control, management, and testing. So now Python programming it is used for testing the code, and then you can use the Apache Gums for automated testing and compilation, and SCONS for control, and then Track for bug tracking and project management. Then the one such application of Python is scientific and numeric, where it is used in artificial intelligence, machine learning, and it provides various mathematical libraries and scientific to perform complex calculations like NumPy, scikit-learn, as well as matplotlib. And in business applications, Python is used. One of the application is e-commerce, and Python it is basically used in business application because of its feature like scalability, readability feature. And next thing is that it is used in audio or video based applications, like to build the applications like TimPlay or CPlay. And then 3D CAD applications, so like which provides a three-dimensional representation of the applications, which is basically done with the help of a Fandango and AnyCAD. Then enterprise applications are the applications which are built within an enterprise or an organization. So one such application built using Python is OpenERP. Then image processing applications, like it is used to build various image processing applications which helps us to manipulate with image based on the requirements. Like the libraries include OpenCV, then Pillow, it's one of the library for image processing. So the various applications that are built using image processing is face recognition, character recognition, and many more. So thank you friends for watching, and do subscribe our channel for more updates.